Hey YouTube, so this is going to be a message for Christmas, and it's about giving and receiving. A lot of times we feel bad for receiving, but I'm here to let you know that if you are on the receiving end of a gift from somebody, in my eyes, you are obligated to receive that gift. There's giving and receiving is a kind of like a circle. So you give, you receive, you give, you receive, and it operates in this circle. So if somebody were to be giving you something and you don't receive it, that person, you've just blocked that person from their receiving. Does that make sense? So always be open to receive, but always be open to give as well. And don't let one or the other, what am I trying to say? Don't think one or the other is more important because they operate in that circle. Does that make sense? So I'll give you an example of that here shortly after I go through this a little bit. Practicing giving, and it doesn't have to be financial. You can give someone a compliment, a flower, kindness, thanks, a message, a note. Just pay attention to them. Give them a handshake. And you got to receive that. Receive compliments, receive gifts, receive attention, receive flowers, receive cards, and receive the thank yous. Along with money. If someone wants to give you some money, you should take it. Yes, it can feel uncomfortable. But that person that's giving, if they're operating in that circle, you have to participate. I don't say half. You don't have to do anything. But the best thing for you to do is to go ahead and honor their participation in that circle. Because whatever it is that made them feel like they needed to give you something, they acted upon it. And you shutting down their action could really be detrimental to them. They could have a desire to give somewhere, and if they've been shut down too many times by people that don't want to receive, that might shut down their give. Does that make sense? So, every year my wife and I, we give. And we give to this organization right here. It's local. And it's the Family Healing Center. And they, let's see. Let me put it in their words just so I don't mess up. But they offer hope and responds quickly to the needs of victims of rape, abuse, or molestation at no charge to the victims. So they have staff, they have psychiatrists, they have investigators, they work with the local authorities and the court systems and everything else, and they receive no funding. They are donation based. They are faith based as well, but they do a lot of good, and they don't ask for money from the people that they're helping. No charge to the victims. Okay, so anytime, my wife is really familiar with this place, and she knows somebody there, but anytime they got something going on, my wife will say, hey, they're doing this. Can we? I'm like, yes, absolutely we can. And it was just last week, I want to say, they were selling breakfast with Santa tickets. So for $10, you get a breakfast with Santa that was thrown at, or was hosted by Applebee's. And so we bought 4 tickets for our family, and we went and had breakfast with Santa Claus. And no strings attached. It's if you're gonna give, just give. If you have that feeling, then you just give. Okay, so we did that. It was fine. They also do a couple other things that we get involved with as well, but a lot of times you're giving, if it's coming from the right place, will come back to you. It will definitely come back to you if you're operating in that circle, because you have to operate in that circle of giving and receiving. If you don't operate in that circle, it may not come back to you. So today, or yesterday, because when I'm uploading this video, with our business, we do a lot of deliveries to people, because since we shut down our shop and we work from home, we offered free delivery to our customers so that there's not a whole lot of traffic coming to our house, into our neighborhood. So, once a week or something, we'll go out and we'll make deliveries. So we went and made this delivery to one of our customers, and she's been a customer with us for years. And so we drop off the box to her, and we just do some small talk and whatnot, and we're getting ready to leave. And we get to the door, and she goes, oh, hold on, wait. I got something for you, because it's Christmas. And we're like, oh, maybe she's got a little gift that she gives to everybody, right? So she goes off into her office, and me and my wife are standing there. We're like, wonder what it could be. And she comes back, and she hands us, or she tries to hand us, 2 $20 bills, $40. That same $40 basically that we gave to the Family Healing Center for their breakfast a week prior, or 2 weeks prior, whatever it was. And at first, your first reaction is, no, we can't take that. But I looked at my wife and I go, babe, you kind of have to take that. And that woman, our customer, spoke up and said, yes, you have to take this, because if you don't, you're going to mess up my blessing, because she's operating in that circle. And I told my wife, I go, we can't refuse it. And so we got the $40. So we went and had lunch. We had dinner and brought it home this morning or this afternoon, and we had a good lunch. But now we're open again to give. Whenever you find that feeling inside you that says, okay, I need to give to this, just do it. Whatever it might be. You might just it might just pop into your head, oh, I need to go help with this. I need to give $20 to this. I need to give $100 to this. Whatever it is, just if you get to operate in that circle, giving is really not giving. It's just a circle of I call it the circle of wealth, because it just keeps going. And if you can operate in that circle, you'll be fine. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to give, and don't be afraid to receive either. All right? That's all I got for you guys. If you haven't donated, or if you feel the need, I just want to put this out there, because I really don't promote Family Healing Center, probably like I should, but I really, really, really believe in what they do. If you have if you want to give to Family Healing Center, that's great. But for me, victims of rape, abuse, molestation, a lot of times they don't get enough. They don't get enough support. So if you can find somebody locally that is similar to this, please do so, because these victims, they need all the help they can get for what they go through. Anyhow, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you again sometime soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.